Hey, it's Zach, and this is 90 Church. Just a reminder, if you like what you see, follow us on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube. So we're in chapter 12 of Mark, and in this chapter, Jesus is challenged by three different groups. I encourage you to read Mark 12, verses 13 through 27 when you have an opportunity, but I want to take a moment and look into exactly who these challengers are. So, Rome was a first-century powerhouse and a vast empire, and one of the ways they maintained control was by appointing regional leaders. Herod was such a leader, and his appointment was controversial because Jews believed that their rightful ruler had to be from the line of David, which Herod was not. He had his detractors, but he also had his loyal supporters called Herodians. These two groups, which is the Pharisees and the Herodians, they fundamentally disagreed on who should be ruling over them, but yet they were united in their opposition to Jesus. Then there's the Sadducees. The Sadducees trace their origins to the priestly families of Jerusalem's aristocracy. The Sadducees were smaller in number, but they wielded a lot of power. They were the political and religious elites of the day. They weren't popular amongst the people, but they made up the majority of the Sanhedrin, which is like the first century's version of the Jewish Congress. Their power was tied up with the temple and the status quo. And so when people like Jesus came around and prophesied the temple's destructions, well, they weren't huge fans. Now, even though they often feuded with the Pharisees, they found common ground in their hatred of Jesus. My point is this. Opposition toward Jesus was actually representative of a heretofore unheard of unity between great political rivals. But by understanding Jesus' enemies, we can begin to understand the pathway toward the cross. See you next time.